Good morning, students. In the last class, we have seen the miscellaneous exercise till question number 7. So today we are going to discuss from question number 8. Now question number 8 we are not going to discuss because there is a proof which contains the difference of two sets, which is not in our syllabus. So let me start with question number 9. So question is, using the property of the two sets such so that A union A intersection B is equals to A, and second A intersection A union B is equals to A. So children, here you have that using the property. So जो हमें property पता है उसका use करके हमें ये दोनों क्वेश्चन वो दोनों जो statement है उसको prove करना है. So let me see the first statement, that is A union A intersection B is equals to A. So now we know that here A union A intersection B, we are starting from here, A union A intersection B. Now students, you know the distributive law. So what is the distributive law? That if this type of statement is given, then A union A, it will be making a pair A union A intersection A union B. Okay, we have seen this property A union B union C. This is a distributive law. Then it means A intersection B union will be in the middle one, B intersection C. So this is the distributive law that which we are using here. So A union A intersection B is equals to A union A intersection A union B. But you know that there are two sets, same set, their union will be the set only. So A intersection A union B. Now as we know that A union B, okay, A is the subset of A union B. This we know, okay. So therefore when we take the intersection of these two sets, then intersection will give us a subset. So here the subset is set A. So your answer is A. And here that is equals to our RHS. Okay students, so from LHS we have start and we prove our RHS. Okay, so it is very easy proof student, you can do it very easily. क्या करना है, पहले तो distributive law use करना है, then A union A will be give you A, and then A intersection A union B. तो आपको पता है कि A is a subset of A union B, so that will be A. And hence it is a RHS. Now here the question number 2, that A intersection A union B is equals to A. So in this question students, again we will use the similar property. Okay, हमें पता है यहाँ पे distributive law use होगा. So A intersection A union A intersection B, यहाँ पे intersection की जगह पे union होगा. So here whatever it is there, the union will give you the superset. So in that case you will get that A. So here question number 2, yeah, this you can do it by yourself. Okay, in the question number 9 part 2, that is your class homework, you can do it by yourself. Now let me see question number 10. Show that A intersection B is equals to A intersection C need not imply B is equals to C. That means अगर किसी दो set A intersection B and A intersection C is given, in that case उसका ये मतलब नहीं होता कि B और C equal होते हैं. So here it is a true false type कि ये जो statement given है हमें वो false है. And we know that when we want to prove that the statement is false, we have to give one example which will show that this statement is false. तो हमने क्या किया यहाँ पे A, B and C consider किया है such that A intersection B is equals to A intersection C. तो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो मैंने A is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, B is equals to 3, 4, 5, 6. And C is equals to 0, 3, 4, 8. So here you can see A और B का intersection क्या होगा, तो कि common element 3, 4 is common here, 3, 4 is common here. So A intersection B is 3, 4. Similarly A intersection C, तो A और C का intersection क्या होगा यहाँ से 3, 4 and here again 3 4. So intersection is same. But students आप यहाँ पे ऑब्जर्व कर सकते हो, is B and C are equal. इक्वल होने की कंडीशन क्या है हमारे पास, that each and every element should be equal. तो यहाँ पे जो 4 एलिमेंट है वही 4 एलिमेंट यहाँ पे होने चाहिए. Okay, but here you can see here the another 2 are 5 6, here 0 and 8. So B is not equals to C. So therefore it is proved that if A intersection B is equals to A intersection C, then it is not necessary that B is equals to C. Now let me see question number 11. So 11 का question क्या है आपके पास, let A and B be two set if A intersection B intersection A intersection X is equals to B intersection X is empty and A union X is equals to B union X for some set X, then show that A is equals to B. तो हमें ये प्रूव करना है स्टूडेंट कि कोई भी सेट A B के लिए क्या होगा, A is equals to B when उसका किसी भी रैंडम सेट के साथ इंटरसेक्शन एम्प्टी हो दोनों का और यूनियन अगर सेम आ रहा है, you can where X is any set. Okay, in that case A is equals to B. So let me see the proof of this question student. So here we have let A is equals to A intersection A union X. तो ये हमने कहाँ से कंसिडर किया है, it is we have proved in the last question that A union A intersection B is equals to A. So that we are using here. Let A is equals to A intersection A union X. But student हमें क्वेश्चन में क्या दिया है, A in union X is equals to B union X. तो A union X की जगह पे हम लिखेंगे B union X. So that is equals to A intersection B union X. Then we will apply the distributive law. What we have applied? Reason the distributive law that we have used here. So A intersection B union A intersection X. But A intersection B to it's okay, but A intersection X is empty. It is given in the question that A intersection X is equals to 5. So when we are taking the union is always gives us a superset. तो ये दोनों में superset क्या होगा, A union A intersection B. So your answer is A intersection B. So this is your result number 1. Second B is equals to, we have here you have taken intersection, so similar B. So B intersection B union X. और यही जो आर्ग्यूमेंट हमने ऊपर के क्वेश्चन में अप्लाई की है, सिमिलरली वी विल अप्लाई हियर. तो B union X is equals to A union X because it is given in the question. Then apply the distributive law here. We will use the distributive law. So here we have B intersection A union B intersection X. But this B intersection X is equals to empty. It is also given the question. And B intersection A can be written as A intersection B. Okay. So B is equals to A intersection B. This is a question result number 2. So what we are getting from 1 and 2. तो 1 में हमने क्या प्रूव किया है, A is equals to A intersection B. Second, B is equals to A intersection B. So 1 and 2 gives us A is equals to B. So in this way we can prove it. Question number 11. So let me see now question number, this is the question number, not 11. Yes, 11 question we have seen. Now question number 12. So question number 12 is, find the set A, B and C such that A intersection B, B intersection C, A intersection B, B intersection C and A intersection C are non-empty set and A intersection B intersection C is equals to empty. Please student, ये क्वेश्चन आप जरा टेक्स्ट बुक में देख लीजिए. So you will see what to do in this question. So we have to find out 3 set A, B and C such that A इंटरसेक्शन B, B इंटरसेक्शन C एंड A इंटरसेक्शन C नॉन एम्प्टी है, तो आपको A, B, C के एग्जाम्पल फाइंड करने। प्लीज कंसिडर A, B एंड C। ऐसे कोई भी सेट ले लीजिए जिसका इंटरसेक्शन एक दूसरे के साथ नॉन एम्प्टी हो, बट तीनों में कोई कॉमन एलिमेंट ना हो। अंडरस्टूड? A और B के अंदर कुछ कॉमन होना चाहिए, B और C के अंदर कुछ कॉमन एलिमेंट होने चाहिए, A एंड C के अंदर भी होने चाहिए, बट नो एलिमेंट शुड बी कॉमन इन ऑल दिस थ्री। So that type of set you can find out. So question number 12 that you can do by yourself. Let me see now question number 13. So students, question number 13 जो है, it is again used somewhere, that is a difference of the set or the complement of the set. That 2 T union C dash, that we have to actually find. But let me see how to solve this question. In a survey of the 600 students in a school, 150 students were found to be taking tea, 225 taking coffee, and 100 were taking both tea and coffee. So find how many students were taking neither tea nor coffee. So here 600 are the total students. So student यहाँ पे हमें ये नहीं दिया है कि 600 जो है वो A और B का इंटरसेक्शन है। Okay, so therefore this is the element in the union of the universal set. So number of the universal set is 600. Now T, how many students taking tea? So 150. So NT is equals to 150. Then 225 are found taking coffee. So NC. Okay, here we are taking NC. C is equals to 225. Okay, so NC is equals to 225. Then 100 were taking both tea and coffee. So N T intersection C is equals to 100. So now we have to find the students who are taking neither tea or nor coffee. That is T union C complement. Okay, neither tea or coffee nor coffee. So it is a T or U. T or C और दोनों का नहीं, that means dash. Okay, that will be complement. तो कॉम्प्लीमेंट अगर फाइंड करना है तो हमें फाइंड करना होगा NU माइनस NT यूनियन C. So NU that is 600, NT union C you can found, just apply just keep all the values here from here in the formula, and then you will get the answer, that is 325. So this is your question number 13. If you want to solve this question, then you can solve. If you want to skip, then also no problem, because there is a complement is used. So this type of question will not ask. Now, question number 14. In the group of students, this type of question we have to do, students. This is the question which is given you as a homework, because कि हमने जो exercise 1.6 देखा है उसमें हमने ऐसे बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किए, एंड दिस इज द सिमिलर वन. देख लीजिए आप स्टूडेंट क्या करना है. इन अ ग्रुप ऑफ 100 स्टूडेंट्स नोज हिंदी. ओके, इन अ ग्रुप ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स 100 स्टूडेंट्स नोज हिंदी, तो NH इज इक्वल्स टू 100. 50 know English, so NE is equals to 50, and 25 knows both, so H intersection E, that is equals to 25. So question is, how many students are in a group? तो ग्रुप में कितने हैं? And here given that each students know either हिंदी और इंग्लिश. तो हमारे पास फाइंड करना है E यूनियन H. ओके, E यूनियन H आपको फाइंड करना है. So you know the formula for the union. So apply the formula and find the answer. So question number 14 you can do by yourself. Now let me see question number 15. So question number 15, that is a question for us. Okay, so in a survey of the 60 people, it was found that 25 people read newspaper H, 26 read newspaper T, and 26 read newspaper T. So here you have a 3 digit, that number of the people who read Hindi newspaper, that is NH 25, NT 26, and NI 26. Let me read further. 9 read both H and I. And आया है मतलब intersection. Okay, so NH intersection I is equals to 9. Then 11 read both H and T. So H and T, that is N H intersection T, that is equals to 11. 8 read both T and I, so T intersection I is equals to 8. And 3 read all the 3 newspaper, तो ये 3 जो है वो तीनों पढ़ रहे हैं. So and here you can see H intersection T intersection I is equals to 3. So this many digits they have given to us, NH, NT and I. H intersection I, H intersection T and T intersection I and H intersection T intersection I. So this value we are having. Now question is the number of people who read at least one of the newspaper. At least one of the newspaper means, students, you can see what is the meaning of at least one newspaper. That means they have read either Hindi newspaper or English, they are not use H newspaper, H or T or I. That means in the first question we have to find out H union T union I. Now next question is the number of the people who read exactly one newspaper. So second question जो है वो हम वेन डायग्राम से सॉल्व करेंगे. पहले फर्स्ट वाले क्वेश्चन का देख लेते हैं आंसर. एट लीस्ट वन ऑफ द न्यूज़पेपर, तो उसका मतलब क्या होगा? एन एच यूनियन टी यूनियन आई. एंड स्टूडेंट्स वी हैव सीन द फॉर्मूला फॉर यूनियन ऑफ द थ्री सेट, दैट इज एन एच प्लस एन टी प्लस एन आई माइनस एन एच इंटरसेक्शन टी माइनस एच इंटरसेक्शन आई माइनस एन टी इंटरसेक्शन आई plus n h intersection t intersection I. You can substitute all the values here, so you will get the answer as a 52. So first का आंसर हो गया. Now let me understood the second question, student. Because कि ये जो question है वो आप Venn diagram से भी कर सकते हो and different way भी कर सकते हो. So and another formula based way भी हम कर सकते हैं. But Venn diagram is very easy for us. So let me see. The number of people who read exactly one newspaper. ओके, तो एग्जैक्टली वन मतलब कि वो वन से ज्यादा नहीं पढ़ रहे. सो हियर यू हैव वेन डायग्राम. आई एम राइटिंग हियर अगेन द वेन डायग्राम सो दैट विल बी बेटर टू बी अंडरस्टूड. सो थ्री सेट्स आर देयर. इट इज सेट ए, देन सेट बी एंड देन दिस इज द सेट सी. हियर यू हैव ए, नॉट ए, इट इज एच टी एंड आई. सो स्टूडेंट्स ये जो पोर्शन है ये वाला इन बिटवीन, दिस इज अ एच इंटरसेक्शन टी इंटरसेक्शन आई. ओके, दिस द पोर्शन इट इज कॉमन इन ऑल द थ्री. एंड यू हैव गिवन दैट देर इज अ there are three people who read all these three, H intersection T intersection I, that is 3. Now another digits also given 9, 11 and 8. H intersection I, यहाँ पे मैं लिख रही हूँ H intersection I is equals to 9. तो 9 है तो यहाँ पे हमने ऑलरेडी H इंटरसेक्शन I मतलब कि ये वाला पोर्शन, H इंटरसेक्शन I. ओके, तो H इंटरसेक्शन में क्या है? तो 9 गिवन है. 3 is already written here. So 6 plus 3, 9. Okay, similarly they have given us H intersection T. So H intersection T is 11. So H intersection कहाँ पे है? H and T here. So this portion, ये वाला जो पोर्शन है वो हमें देगा H intersection T. तो यहाँ पे 11 है, 11 में से 3 यहाँ पे यूज हो गए. So how many remaining? 8. Okay, and T intersection I, these are 8. Okay, let me see. These are, yes, H intersection I intersection T intersection I is equals to 8. तो ये दोनों का इंटरसेक्शन कितने हैं? 8. तो 8 में से 3 यहाँ पे यूज हुए तो रिमेनिंग 5. ओके, नाउ व्हाट इज योर NH, NT and NI? So let me note down quickly which are the element. NH is equals to 25, 26 and 26. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स हमें NH तो यहाँ पे एलिमेंट लिखने हैं. ओके, सो पूरे H में कितने हैं एलिमेंट हमारे पास? 25. तो 25 में से 8, 3 and 6 is written here. So अगर मुझे NH फाइंड करना है यहाँ पे एलिमेंट लिखने, तो मुझे क्या करना होगा, 25 माइनस 8 माइनस 3 माइनस 6. सो 25 में से आप माइनस करिए स्टूडेंट्स, तो कितना होगा ये 25 माइनस 11 and 6 17. So 25 minus 17, how many remaining? Yes, so there are 8. So 8 will be here. Similarly t आपको फाइंड करना है, तो t फाइंड करने के लिए हम क्या करेंगे, 26 माइनस 8 माइनस 3 माइनस 5. तो फाइंड करिए स्टूडेंट कितना होगा. सो 26 माइनस कितना होगा ये 8 and 3 11, 11 and 5, 11 and 5 is 16. So here you have 10. Okay, and t is equals to 10. Here again 10. Okay, 26. So 26 में से आपको कितने माइनस करने हैं, 6 and 3 9, 9 and 5 14. So how many remaining, 12. So here you have a 12. ओके, सो जब आपको सेकेंड क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करना है तब आपको पहले ये वेन डायग्राम ठीक से प्रिपेयर करना होगा. सो हियर यू हैव, आई हैव प्रिपेयर द वेन डायग्राम ऑलरेडी. सो दिस इज H इंटरसेक्शन T इंटरसेक्शन I. फिर ये H इंटरसेक्शन T के एलिमेंट कितने हैं, 6 प्लस 3 9, तो यहाँ पे 3 हो गया, सो 6 यहाँ पे जाएगा. देन H इंटरसेक्शन I इज 11, सो 3 यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी है, सो 11, सो 8 विल बी देयर. देन H इन T इंटरसेक्शन I इज 8, तो 3 यहाँ पे है तो 5 आएंगे यहाँ पे. एंड बाकी कैसे करना है तो आपको पता है, 25 माइनस 6 माइनस 3 माइनस 8, सो यू विल गेट हियर 8. सिमिलरली हियर 26 माइनस 6 माइनस 3 माइनस 5, सो यू विल गेट 12. सो अगर आपका वेन डायग्राम करेक्टली बन जाए स्टूडेंट्स, तो नाउ व्हाट इज द क्वेश्चन, द नंबर ऑफ पीपल हु रीड एग्जैक्टली 1. तो एग्जैक्टली 1 मतलब कि ये जो स्टूडेंट, ये जो 8 पीपल है वो सिर्फ 8 H न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ते हैं, बाकी के दोनों नहीं. 12 आर ओनली T and this 10 are only I. So if I want to find, then what I will do, number of people who read exactly one newspaper will be 8 plus 12 plus 10, that is equals to 30. So in this way students, we can find the number of the people who read exactly one newspaper. पर याद रखिए स्टूडेंट, इसके लिए आपको वेन डायग्राम करेक्टली ड्रॉ करना होगा. वेन डायग्राम अगर आपको समझ में आ गया है, so you will solve it very easily. So with this students, we are stop here. Question number 16, question number, yes, 16, that you can try by yourself, you can solve. If it is there is any problem in solving question number 16, then we will see further. Okay students, so here chapter number 1 is over. Please solve these questions again and again, so your concept must be clear. ओके, सो जब भी हम 11th में सॉल्व कर रहे हैं क्वेश्चन, तो आपका कंसेप्ट स्टूडेंट्स क्लियर होना चाहिए. सो प्लीज सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन अगेन एंड रीड प्रॉपरली. थैंक यू एंड हैव अ नाइस डे.